before that, what we did? Purchase info record. So this purchase info record is clear to all of you. My voice is audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible.
But very low. Okay. Then we started the source determination. So we have demonstrated that how the automatic creation of source list, and then we went to manual creation of source list. Okay, and we got this error. Okay, so let us go to the screen. Logistics, material management, okay, purchasing, purchase order, master data, source list, and ME01 to maintain the source list. And yesterday we failed to create the source list. So this is our material, and what is our plant? Bangalore 9502. None of the voice I'm getting. Okay, so we are creating the source list now. So let valid from 01 to 31 2026. Who is the supplier? Company code is 9501. Food Corporation. And purchase organization 9501. Do not give anything here. This is unit, order unit. Wheat is in kg. GH kilogram, and we don't have the agreement at the moment, right? But still we can save it. Let's see. So we can create the source list. So like this, you can keep enter. You can keep adding vendors and their validity. Okay, with the purchase organization and the unit and the agreement. So we don't have any agreement at the moment, but still you can create the source list. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Your voice slow?
सर थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है सर मेरी.
Ada Pronita, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
I'm giving the maximum volume. So let us remove this, and we have created the source list. New. So this is how we create the source list. Okay. Now, clear on the source list. You can keep adding more vendors in the source list. Okay. Now, remove this error.
Sir,
This error is
so this will be kind of agreement, right? Which is valid from this year to this year.
No. Source list is from where you are sourcing, your procuring your raw materials. There is no agreement now. Agreement,
Okay.
I am not there. You can add multiple supplier for procuring wheat for your Bangalore plant. Okay, we have only one vendor, that is why I've added only one vendor for reference. So this is called the source list. So purchase info record, then we have the source list, source determination, through which we determine the source. Okay, now we'll be coming with the purchase requisition. Okay, now next topic is purchase requisition. Purchase requisition. Okay, now what is a purchase requisition? We can give a line space and then we can do it. Send. Okay, PR is a request, that is made to the purchasing organization. That is made to the purchasing organization to procure a certain list of materials, okay, this is number one. Next point is it is an internal document. It is an internal document. This document is not sent to the vendor. This is an internal document and remains within the organization. Third point, it needs approval from the purchasing organization. Okay.
Certain list of material, it's an internal document and remains within the
Fourth point. Fourth point, if the purchase requisition is approved, okay, if the purchase requisition approved, then it can only be modified only to a certain extent. Okay, so these are the 4 points you have to keep in mind when you will be dealing with the purchase requisition. Okay, let me make it a little bit bigger. So purchase requisition is a request that is made to the purchase organization to procure a certain list of materials. It basically comes from the production team. It is an internal document and remains within the organization. It needs approval from purchasing organization. If the purchase requisition is approved, then it is only then it can only be modified only to a certain extent. Okay, remember, it cannot be fully modified. Like the quantity, price will remain the same. In purchase requisition, you will not find the quantity. You can make a changes there, but you cannot change the whole thing. Numbering and everything, you cannot do it. So this is a small definition for your understanding what is purchase requisition. Right? Now, next point, very important. Okay, purchase requisition. I'll write in short. Purchase requisition can be created. Purchase requisition can be created for the following procurement types. TYPES. Okay, PR, 1 minute. PR is a request, bold, made to the purchase organization, bold, materials. Bold. The document. PR can be created for the following procurement types. Okay, what are the procurement types? Number one, I have to take out some space from here. Insert, 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 insert. Okay, so number one. Number one, standard. STANDARD, standard. Okay, standard is getting finished raw materials. Getting finished raw materials from vendor. This is normal. We're using the standard. Okay. Example, we are getting wheat. That is you don't have to make any changes in wheat. You have to just grind it. That's it. So it's a standard one. Number two. Number two is subcontracting. Subcontracting. In subcontracting, what is that? What you will go? Providing raw materials. Providing raw materials to the vendor. Providing raw materials to the vendor and getting finished products. This is called subcontract. Example, I've given the example of Bata. Bata Nowadays they manufacture, but earlier they never used to manufacture. They give the raw materials to any contractor or small manufacturer. They manufacture it, label it, everything, and they give it to Bata. So in subcontracting, providing raw materials to the vendor and getting finished products. Then comes number 3. Same thing. All that I discussed. Everywhere will come across these things. Margin center, consignment. Consignment. Providing material, procuring, sorry, not providing, it will be procuring. Consignment, not underscore. Yeah. Procuring material. Procuring material that is kept in the company's premises, storage, store, whatever you can say, store, warehouse, same thing. Go down. Is the go down spelling correct? D-O-W. D-O-W-N. Go down. Okay. And paying to the vendor, on the basis of consumption. On the basis of consumption. Format cells, alignment, wrap text. Okay. So now if I can get it down, yeah. Okay. So this is point number 3, consignment. All these you have to select as per your procurement. Number 4 is stock transfer. S-T-O-C-K, stock transfer. Stock transfer. So what is a stock transfer? Getting material means raw material. Getting raw material from within the organization. Internal transfer from one plant to another. Okay, that is called stock transfer. Getting raw material from within the organization, plant to plant transfer, you can say. 5 is external service. Five is external service. Okay, external service, getting services, external service, getting services, like maintenance of plant, okay, housekeeping service, okay, IT consultancy services, etc. Okay, So this is all first four, remember, first four are related to raw materials. The last one is related to service. Okay, you get the external agencies to do all this kind of work. So this is about the purchase requisition and the following procurement types that you need to mention in the purchase requisition at the time of doing the creation of purchase requisition. Any questions, ask me. Okay, so you all have understood this. Very good. Okay. So in my previous class, I've already shown what is purchase requisition. So this is the path to follow the purchase requisition. Okay, path. And you can see here, change display, create, change and display of purchase requisition. Okay. So clear on this, on purchase requisition node and this part. And I think we have created one purchase requisition previously. Any question you can ask me. Okay, so no questions. Very good. So remember, when we were creating yesterday the source list, it was asking for the agreement. The agreement was not there. So what we'll do, before the source determination, okay, and the purchase info record, we will create the outline agreement. Then only, because outline agreement was not required here in this purchase info record, but it is required here when you are creating the source determination. So in source determination, the purchase agreement was required. So what we'll do, before source determination, we will do the what is called, we will configure the agreement. Purnita now will be doing the agreement. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Insert, 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 insert. Okay. We'll give a line space, and here we'll do the call. The next topic is, which is called outline agreement. OUTLINE, outline agreement.
So outline agreement and info record, it's like contract price, right?
Just wait, you will know everything. Okay.
Okay.
I've just entered the topic. So when I give the note, you will be able to understand. That is why giving the note. No, for so long we've been doing the practical. Now we are coming into the theory part. Theory along with the practical. So outline agreement. We are now in core MM, remember. Now here, once I give you the note, your doubts will get cleared. Okay. Now let us start. Vendor selection. Vendor selection is an important vendor selection, outline agreement, purchase info record. Better we will not do here, because as per the system, it will be before the purchase info record. So I will do it over here, before purchase info record. Okay, so we'll start from here. Okay, now we'll go to this called info record, outline agreement, OUTLINE, outline agreement. Okay, it will already before purchase info record. Okay, give a line and then we will start. Okay, so vendor selection is an important process. In the procurement. Okay, in the procurement cycle. Give a full stop. Vendor can be selected, vendor can be selected by quotation process. By what happened to Y? By QUOTATI, quotation process. Okay. List. When a vendor is shortlisted, now I have to make a change here for myself. Wrap text. Okay. Now we have to get more space. Insert. Now select this, and this. Okay, so now shortlisted. When a vendor is shortlisted, put a comma. An organization enters into an agreement with that particular vendor to supply the raw materials, or provide service with predefined conditions. Clear on this point? Pranita, you had a question regarding agreement?
No, sir. Correct.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
सर ये
Okay.
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है सर बोल रहे कोटेशन प्रोसेस क्या होता है सर मतलब वेंडर का सिलेक्शन के लिए
कोटेशन प्रोसेस मतलब होता है कि आपने क्या करता है जब आप मार्केट में जब जाते हैं कुछ खरीदने के लिए, ठीक है, क्लॉथ्स व कुछ भी, आप 2-3 दुकान घूमते हैं, देखते हैं कहां पर प्राइस क्या है कि नहीं?
यस सर
हेलो,
हाँ सर
उसी तरफ जब बाय प्रोक्योरमेंट होता है तो हम लोग नॉर्मल मिनिमम 3 वेंडर्स को अप्रोच होता है कि तुम कोटेशन भेजो, तुम्हारा प्राइस भेजो और तुम्हारा क्या कंडीशंस है, ठीक है? सो कोटेशन इज अ काइंड ऑफ प्राइस quoted by the vendor for supply of certain materials. On the basis of quotation, we select the vendor जिसका price और standard of the material as per our requirement match होगा, we will take, right? So minimum we go for, whenever we go for anything, we go for 3 quotations from 3 separate vendors. Okay, clear?
ओके सर
So vendor selection is an important process in your procurement cycle. Vendor can be selected by quotation process. Like जब टेंडर होता है, आपको याद होगा प्राइवेट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में इतना टेंडर, इतना फ्लोट नहीं होता है, और पोर्टल में भी आ जाता है, लेकिन फॉर गवर्नमेंट के जो है पीएसयू उसका जो है उस लोग को टेंडर फ्लोट होता है। और टेंडर फ्लोट में सपोज टेंडर फ्लोट में 10-15 वेंडर वो लोग टेंडर का पेपर विद बैंक गारंटी सब कुछ देकर सबमिट करता है। उसके बाद सबको बुलाता है, डिस्कशन होता है, उसके बाद कोटेशन खुल के जो मिनिमम कोड होगा उसको ऑर्डर मिलता है, राइट? कभी कभी ऐसा नहीं है कि जो मिनिमम कोड किया है उसको ही ऑर्डर मिल गया, ऐसा नहीं। कभी कभी होता है कि फर्स्ट 10-20 तो कोटेशन आया, फर्स्ट 3 कोटेशन को लेकर देखता है कि किसका प्राइस क्या है, किसका मटेरियल हम लोग के रिक्वायरमेंट से मैच होता है, उस हिसाब से सिलेक्शन होता है। सो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ प्रोसेस। सो कोटेशन इज बीइंग कोटेड, प्राइस कोट होता है कि इतना प्राइस हमको चाहिए आपको विद सप्लाई करने के लिए, वेंडर बोलते हैं, ठीक है? ये है कोटेशन। सो नाउ दिस इज एन आउटलाइन एग्रीमेंट, ओके? Second point about the outline agreement है March center. Second point is so an outline agreement. So an outline agreement is a long term, so an outline agreement is a long term purchasing agreement, with a vendor, long-term agreement with a vendor to supply, a particular material, particular material or provide service with certain terms and conditions. Okay, this is the second point. It is always a long-term agreement. Okay, so one is number 2. And the last point regarding this is merchant center. Okay, the last point is the term of an outline agreement. The term of an outline agreement are valued up to a certain period, of time, with predefined quantity of value or value. Okay, so these are the 3 points. Hope if you go to these 3 points, things will be clear to you. So term of an outline agreement is a long-term purchasing agreement with a vendor to supply particular material or provide service with certain terms and conditions. The term of an outline agreement are valued up to a certain period of time with predefined quantity of value. So this is about outline agreement. So if you go through the notes, a lot of your queries will be answered about outline agreement. Now it's not yet over. Okay, outline agreement. Next point. OUTLINE, outline agreement are of 2 types. Okay, so outline agreement are of 2 types. What are they? Okay, don't make it work. Are of 2 types. What are they? Number 1, contract, and number 2, is scheduling agreement. SCHEDULI, scheduling agreement. Okay, so there are 2 types of outline agreement. One is contract, one is scheduling agreement. Now note on first is on contract. To get more space, insert. So now first one is contract. First one is contract. Okay. March this whole sentence, whole line. Okay. Okay. Now contract. So a contract is a long time. A contract is a long time outline agreement. A contract is a long term outline agreement between the vendor and the ordering party over a predefined format, cells, text. Okay. Over a predefined material or service over a certain period of time. Okay. This is the definition of contract. The contract is a long term, it's a long time, no, it's a long term. Sorry, this should be long term. TRM. It's a long term outline between the vendor and the ordering party, over a predefined material or service over a certain period of time. So this is the contract. Okay. Now margin center. There are two types of contract. Okay, there are two types of contract. Okay, save it. Okay. Number one, or I can write here A. Margin center. A. Quantity contract. Here the overall value, is specified, ECIFIED, specified in the terms of the total quantity, TITY, total quantity of material or service to be supplied by the vendor. To be supplied by the vendor. So what is a quantity contract? Here the overall value is specified in terms of total quantity. So it's a quantity contract. So this much value you will give me such quantity. Okay, I'll give you 1 crore, you will give me 1,000 quintals of wheat. It's called quantity contract. Okay, now B. Now let us go to the next one, the B. What is the next one? Next one is value contract. Margin saved. Value contract. Value contract. So what happens in value contract? In this type of contract, okay, in this type of contract, in this type of contract, the overall value is specified in the terms of the total, specified in the terms of the total amount to be paid for the material or service to the in this type of contract, the overall value is in terms of the total amount to be paid for the material service to the vendor. Okay, like plant maintenance. Okay, plant maintenance, I'll give you yearly 1 lakh, 1 crore. For throughout the year, you have to give plant maintenance service. So that's a value contract. It's a quantity contract. Clear on these 2 points?
सर वैल्यू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वाला एक बार समझाइए ना, अच्छे से समझ में नहीं है.
पहला वाला क्वांटिटी कि इतना पैसे में आपको इतना माल आपको देना होगा, इतना क्वांटिटी हमको चाहिए. ओके, एंड ठीक है, here the overall value is specified in terms of quantity. इतना माल हमको चाहिए, और यहाँ पर वैल्यू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, इतना पैसा दिया हमको ये सर्विस देना होगा, ये मटेरियल देना होगा. सो वन इज क्वांटिटी एंड वन इज वैल्यू. ठीक है.
ओके सर, मतलब थोड़ा ये कोई स्पेसिफाई है क्या कि मतलब क्वांटिटी और सर्विस के लिए अलग अलग है क्या?
नॉर्मली वैल्यू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट सर्विस में होता है. अच्छा, जैसे प्लान मेंटेनेंस होता है, कंसल्टेंसी सर्विसेज होता है कि ओके SAP इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होगा, IBM will going to implement SAP in my organization, will pay you 5 crore. Okay. That is a value contract. You have to implement, you have to hand over, go live. और क्वांटिटी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, हमको 1000 क्वांटिटी wheat चाहिए, ओके, और इतना प्राइस हम देंगे. So this is a quantity contract, this is a value contract. Okay, now let us go and check the path. Okay, so कैसे बनना पड़ेगा यहाँ पर? You have to go like this. Merchant center path. Let's go to the screen first. निकल आइए ऐसे. Okay, source list. This is outline agreement. Okay, so in easy access, logistics, material management, purchasing, Master data, what it is? No, purchasing is outline agreement. Click here. See, it's contract and scheduling agreement. I've given the scheduling agreement. Okay, first a contract. I'm not click here. ME31K to create the contract. ME32K to change the contract. ME33K to display the contract. This one maintain supplement any additional things you and the release of the contract. So this is the path actually. Okay, so how to take the path? You'll able to take on the screenshot. No. Let us take the print screen. Hello. So remove this. Control V. What happened? Print screen failure. Let's go. Oh, it's a network issue. 1 second. Am I audible to all of you? Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir. We can hear you. Hello?
Yeah, I got the disconnect actually from the server. Just hang on, please. Something went wrong with the server. Sheet 1. So later get the server get connected. Okay. Let's see. Cancel it. Again, we'll go fresh. Okay, so server is not working. Let's see. Let's give a second try. Okay, it's back now. HANA. Okay. Okay, so now we are back here again. We'll able to take a screenshot of this now. Okay, and sheet 2, take a screenshot. Okay, now screenshot has been taken. Now let us take it. So new. Okay, so this is the screen for contract. The contract. Copy it, rename it, sheet. So no need to give manual path. You can give it for me. Delete it. Let's see. Okay, enough space to enter the path. Okay, saved it. Now let us go to the screen, create. See how to look at how you create the contract. So this is how you can create the contract. Are you able to see my contract screen? Nobody is able to see my contract screen. Okay. So here you have to give the supplier name in the, okay, and this is agreement type. If you click here, one second. There's two type of agreement. Okay, LP or MK. Okay, so you can see here MK is quantity contract, okay, and one is value contract. Now you have to decide which contract will go with the vendor. Clear? I've discussed these two, quantity contract and value contract. So here you have to select MK or WK. Yeah. So by default it is coming quantity contract. So you can take quantity contract. Okay, now who is the supplier? Who is the supplier? The supplier is, in your case, 9501. Execute. Something wrong with the server. It's not working. So you can take the Food Corporation of India. Okay. So what you have to give? You have to give the agreement type out of this, the supplier. Okay. Then you have to give purchase organization. Purchase organization. It's really giving trouble today. Okay. So purchase organization is 9501 in our case. 9501. Purchasing group. What is the purchasing group? Purchasing group.
150. GEP. Sorry, GEP.
Nobody knows purchasing group.
Sir, GEP है GEP.
GEP. Okay. GEP. Okay. This is item category. You can select which one you want. Standard, consignment, subcontracting, material unknown, or stock transfer. You can select which one you want. So take standard. Account assignment category. For accounting purpose, it will be on the basis of cost center. Plant, Bangalore. Storage location, Bangalore. Material group. What is the material group? Material group is wheat. So in the first screen, you have to enter all this. First screen is enter all this. So let me take a screenshot of this first. Screen. Because you don't, okay, leave this. Control V. Take it the print screen. You're creating a contract. Okay. Now go to this one and now enter. Enter. So you move down to the second screen. So that was the first screen of the contract. New. Okay. Copy it. You need more space. Insert. Okay. Okay, from this screen, you move to the next this screen. Okay, this is the first screen. Okay, then you move on to the next screen. Server is giving trouble. Okay. In a second screen, what do you give? See, supplier, agreement type, everything has come. Now the agreement date, it has taken by default today's date. Item number interval will come by default. Validity and the validity end of the agreement. Okay, well, end of the agreement. When you want to conclude the agreement, okay, we'll conclude it on 31st. You can take for infinite, no problem. 999. Okay. Then terms of payment, how we are going to pay. So today's is giving terms of payment. You can take here because we don't have anything at the moment. Immediately, terms of payment. Okay. Okay. Terms of payment. Okay. Exchange rate, whatever is there. Now again network issue. Server is giving trouble. Yes, second screen now. Okay. So how to take the second screen? Okay. There's a payment terms, everything you can give. You don't need, you can give quotation date, reference, all these things will come as per the requirement. But now we are not doing anything here. Plus, somehow we'll take a print screen over here. Okay. Go down and sheet 2. Remove the sheet 2. We'll take the sheet 1 now. Okay. Okay. And Sorry. Go to sheet 1, insert, shape. Okay. We'll take the second screen now. Okay, we'll able to take the second screen now. Sheet 2. Okay. The second one, copy it, minimize it. Sheet 1. Okay. So we can paste it over here. This is the second screen. Okay. We need more space, more space, more space. Insert, 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 insert. Okay. Now go there, go back, enter. So we come to the third screen now. So in the third screen, you can see your agreement type, agreement date, currency, everything has come. Item, this is standard, the material. So you have to mention the material, which material you are going to take from it. So it is wheat, right? I think so. What is the material? Wheat. Wheat 9501. Short text, wheat grain. Wheat grain. Okay. Target quantity, let us take 10,000 is the target quantity. Okay. Order unit is kg. Net price is 20 rupees per kg of wheat. Price per unit 20. Okay. Order price quantity, order price unit 1000. Sorry, kg. Okay, for which plant and everything has come. Now enter. What is it saying? On what price you will take? Okay, you have to take on the basis of basic price. GL account, features and account assignment relevant to cost accounting. Okay, cost center you have to give. Cost center is 9502 is the cost center for Bangalore. Continue. Does not exist. What happened? Cost center doesn't. Company code. Cost center is not 9502, 01 or 1001, right? 1001. Can anybody say what is the cost center? What is the cost center? Huh?
So now 1001 था सर शायद. Then
1002. Now it will match. So can you see that the agreement, how this agreement is created? Can take a print screen here. Print screen. Remove this. Enter a new one. Okay. So you have created a contract. New. User created a contract. Yeah. Okay. Copy it. Okay. And let's go to the screen and save it. Okay. Can anybody just note down this contract number? 46. I think 6 times 016. Just note it down. Contract number. Okay.
Okay, sir,
And
noted.
now, yeah, okay, fine. Now I'll go to the sheet 1. I'll go down. Okay, and source determination, subcontracting. Okay, we are here on the third screen. Fantastic. So let us take this one. Insert, shape, and here it is. Okay. Save. SAP. Bold. So clear on this? I'll continue with this tomorrow, same time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any questions can ask me. So your outline agreement, remember, we have just completed the contract. Scheduling agreement will change tomorrow. We'll go to the scheduling agreement. So if you have no questions, nothing to ask me, then I can close for today.